Looking for a convenient meal? Takeout's the deal, except when what you save in price costs you in reliability, time, and broken apps. If you're looking to grab takeout for dinner tonight, watch out for these chains. Panera Bread has been serving up soups, sandwiches, and other breakfast and lunch favorites since 1987. As one of the pioneers in mobile ordering and pickup-only locations, the company's emphasis on takeout is well established.
Panera, solving crunch time and dinner with one easy swipe.
Thus, if you need your to-go order fast, you might assume Panera is a safe place to stop. But for delivery drivers and customers alike, long wait times are a common complaint. In fact, a DoorDash driver admitted on Reddit that they'll deny a Panera request on site unless it's an order large enough to make up for the time and subsequent deliveries they'll lose waiting. We can't say we blame them, but it is rather surprising that a company as takeout forward as Panera could struggle with pushing out to-go orders in a timely fashion. Steak and Shake's milkshakes and burgers have made it a major contender in the fast food industry. But with hundreds of locations across the US serving up fries, franks, and more, the chain is working with a whole lot of grease. And according to both diners and delivery drivers, Steak and Shake's to-go bags show it. In a Reddit thread where DoorDashers discuss their least favorite restaurants to pick up takeout orders, one driver wrote, "Mine is Steak and Shake. Their bags are always full of grease, and I can barely stand the smell of the food. It's so greasy my car smells like grease for an hour after I deliver it." Complaints of greasy entrees and soaked-through carryout bags spread across online platforms, from TikTok to TripAdvisor. This may not be a major problem for everyone, but if the sight or smell of greasy paper makes your stomach flip, you might consider eating at a different chain, or opt to eat your order in restaurant, where the grease won't have as much time to coagulate. In any case, we wish you a happy, grease-free meal next time you hit Steak and Shake. There's nothing worse than peeling open a steaming bag of takeout to find that the sandwich, burrito, or quesadilla you requested isn't there.
Oh no! How does this happen?
If you want to avoid the sinking feeling that comes with a messed up order, you may want to reconsider choosing Taco Bell for your next takeout stop. The Southwestern fast food chain is notorious for consistent order errors, and this is especially true of takeout. One fast food subreddit is littered with posts, complaints, and questions regarding incorrect or absent items emerging from their to-go bags. As one customer wrote, "I forgot to check my drive-thru order once and realized when I got home that all of my items had beef instead of the chicken I had ordered." According to comments on the Taco Bell subreddit, you can allegedly post an official ticket on the company's website after an order mishap to get a refund or complimentary coupons. But if you don't want to escalate it to that level, the majority of Taco Bell locations should make it right with a simple phone call. Just be prepared for the possibility of a mistake going into your next order off the Cantina chicken menu. There are few things less appetizing than a cold fast food burger, so keeping your beefy, cheesy entree warm is of paramount importance if you want to fully enjoy it when you peel open your takeout bag. But the chances of a McDonald's burger order surviving the drive home without getting chilly are slim to none. It certainly calls ads like this into question.
The hottest, juiciest quarter pounder yet. It's perfect. Made perfecter.
Delivery and takeout orders from the restaurant giant are frequently called out for being cold on arrival across online platforms, with many trying to figure out why. One DoorDash driver on Reddit claims this phenomenon stems from the corporation's tendency to package hot food in the same vessel as cold drinks, thus bringing the temperature of the food down considerably. Another self-professed delivery person divulged that there is often a huge delay between when an order is made and when it's handed off to the driver. This lengthy rest time can often result in a lukewarm cheeseburger by the time it reaches the customer. Whatever the truth, McDonald's may be a place you want to order in-house and sit down at a table the old-fashioned way if you want to maintain the heat. One of the major appeals of ordering takeout is convenience, so having to park and walk inside for pickup anyway may defeat the purpose. If you're specifically seeking a spot where you'll be handed your meal directly from a drive-thru, pickup window, or curbside parking spot, Wendy's may not be the place for your upcoming to-go order. According to Wendy's workers, delivery drivers, and customers on Reddit, many of the fast food chain's locations require that takeout orders be picked up inside, directly off the counter. While this unofficial store-dependent policy annoys many customers, it is allegedly upheld in an attempt to keep customer traffic and order back up to a minimum for kitchen employees. According to some workers, customers who order in-store are given priority, and mobile takeout orders, and the comforts of the people who place them, come second. Love it or hate it, you should go into your Wendy's mobile order prepared for this reality. Anyone can appreciate a good estimated wait time after pressing order on an app. But what happens when that supposedly accurate wait time isn't accurate at all? Potentially, a whole lot of frustration and time wasted in a parking lot.
It may take time.
We don't have time!
Starbucks is one of those restaurant chains that graciously provides mobile app users with an estimated wait time. But folks who've used the chain's takeout ordering system report these approximations often feel painfully inaccurate. Numerous employees seem to confirm this, with one writing in the Starbucks subreddit, "We can sometimes have your order ready in 90 seconds. Or it may take 20 minutes. I don't think the app really adjusts realistically." Another self-professed barista said that workers are clueless as to what factors the app actually takes into account to generate wait times, and that it isn't able to detect things like store busyness. All in all, we'd suggest taking your Starbucks wait time with a grain of salt and building in some extra time for delays. Whether it's a post-party craving or a simple case of the evening munchies, ordering takeout late at night is almost always a satisfying decision. Unless apparently you're ordering from fast food powerhouse KFC, where a strange recurring incident involving the company's evening entree selection may just send you to a competitor instead. According to dissatisfied customers and delivery drivers on Reddit, KFC locations running completely out of chicken in the latter hours of the day is a relatively frequent occurrence. Even worse, these shortages are often not advertised up front. Unfortunate DoorDashers have reported incidents in which they arrive at a KFC location to pick up a takeout order, only to learn the restaurant is out of chicken. Naturally, this ends in disappointment, wasted time, and irritation all around. So, the next time a late-night hankering for fried chicken comes knocking, you may just want to settle for the old-fashioned method of calling your location to place an order. At least then, you can have someone confirm whether or not there's still chicken in the icebox. Pizza delivery boxes can be a slippery slope, literally. The combination of cardboard and steam can have unfortunate consequences for crust, which can go soggy quickly in the recesses of a delivery van. A well-vented box, a timely delivery window, and an appropriate amount of sauce, oily cheeses, and other moist elements can all influence whether your pie will be sloppy or firm by the time it gets to your plate. But while Papa John's may be meeting at least the first two of these conditions in regard to its takeout and delivery orders, it doesn't appear to be meeting the third. There are numerous reports of soggy pizzas by consumers online, all of which seem to have their origins in the pizza ingredients themselves. Complaints of wet pizzas abound when it comes to Papa John's pies, which don't appear to survive box takeout journeys well. Based on comments made by alleged employees, this is caused in part by canned toppings. Some workers divulge that they are instructed against draining things like tomatoes, jalapenos, and olives prior to putting them on pizzas. In other instances, over-saucing appears to play a role. While we're confident these slippery methods aren't employed at every Papa John's location, the possibility is certainly enough to make us question our plans for our next pizza night. In the 21st century, we use our phones for everything from taking pictures to sending emails to,
you guessed it,
ordering takeout. Thus, having a working mobile application has become incredibly important for modern restaurants, whose total number of daily orders often depend on the ease and workability of their apps. But in the case of Crumbl Cookies, a seriously lacking mobile app could lead to stores missing out on orders. The company's faulty ordering app is allegedly behind many customers not receiving their takeout cookies, despite a successful delivery notification. As a result, a string of angry threads have popped up online. As one customer wrote on Reddit, "I've ordered Crumbl twice through their app. However, my orders keep not getting picked up and canceled. Is there a way to tip better through the app so I can actually get my orders delivered?" Problems with signing in, website cookies, and deliveries are so frequent, multiple YouTube troubleshooting videos promising help for a successful Crumbl order have come out. In this case, we think we'll stick to walking inside our local bakery and selecting a treat instead. It seems inconceivable that any modern-day restaurant would disable its mobile order option, but according to alleged employees online, the Burger King chain can, and often will, opt to do just that. "Mobile ordering is currently unavailable," reads the title of one frustrated customer's post on the Burger King subreddit. They wrote, "Why has mobile ordering in my area suddenly just disappeared? It started 2 weeks ago and it's every BK that shows up within 25 miles, 10 locations. Is this a common thing? It's really bizarre. I've checked the app on friends' phones and it's the same story." Complaints about inconsistency surrounding Burger King's half-on, half-off mobile ordering system abound on online forums, and this disconcerting occurrence has thrown a wrench in the takeout plans of many. Workers admit that app shutoffs are often performed intentionally at certain franchised Burger King locations, usually in an effort to slow down order traffic on the basis of staffing shortages or other operational issues. We can empathize with trying to avoid a backed-up kitchen, but if the app on your phone is your preferred method for placing an order, these inconsistencies could make your local Burger King less than convenient. When it comes to ordering takeout from build-it-yourself-style eateries, you inherently take on a bit more risk, since you won't be there to monitor the scoops of various entrees and sides offered up by your chain of choice. There's no way to control exactly how much of each will end up in your to-go box. Often, you won't even see any order mistakes or ingredient skimping until you're at home, when it's too late to change anything. Sadly, this disappointing scenario seems to apply to Chipotle. Customers consistently litter online threads with claims that workers at the company dish out noticeably smaller scoops and minute portions for delivery and takeout orders. As one Redditor wrote, "Yeah, you absolutely cannot order Chipotle online. You need to go in and literally tell them, 'Can I get more of that for each ingredient?' If you're concerned about getting the most bang for your buck, you might want to consider walking up to the counter the next time you want to build a Chipotle bowl. Accidents happen, and anything from a mistake on an entree to a cold side dish to a ripped bag resulting in a waterfall of French fries is a possibility when you get takeout. But while these might be a one-time occurrence, what if the off-putting issue in question is not a mistake, but a permanent policy affecting your pocketbook? Waffle House has always upheld an automatic 10% upcharge on all of its takeout orders. This, according to employees, is allegedly to make up for the lack of tips that the servers assigned to these contactless orders will receive. More recently, however, it appears that a second double charge, one amassing a whopping 20% in total, has been tacked onto takeout at many locations, with a reported breakdown of 10% for supplies and 10% for service. Whether or not you're comfortable consistently forking up this extra cash in the name of convenience is up to you. But one thing's for sure, when it comes to Waffle House, you'd better be ready to spend in the name of takeout.